Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today I'm setting up my weekly planner for the upcoming week using my B5 vertical planner from Sterling Inc. So if you need to get some planning done, grab all your things and let's plan. So I have my weekly spread here just to kind of go back, like show you guys how I've been weekly planning. This was last week's spread, and if you do hear any noise, the windows are open, so you may hear some like motorcycles and ambulance and police people and all that stuff. And you might hear my dog as well, so I like to just get those things out the way early in the video. But anyway, this was last week's spread, and I have been enjoying the weeklies in this B5 notebook from Sterling Inc. B5 planner from Sterling Inc. Really been enjoying it. This was the previous week, and this was the week before that, and I think this was the first week of April. And yeah, it's been working out really well. I do appreciate the space of this B5 size for weekly planning. I believe I mentioned this before in my previous videos that I do use my weekly page for memory keeping as well. So it's not just planning, it's also memory keeping and just whatever else I want to plug in. It could be feelings, it could be something that I purchased, it could be something that the kids said, comments, remarks, reminders, to-dos, really whatever. And I'm enjoying the space for that with the weeklies. I am. I really am. So this was last week's, and pretty much I set my weeks up the same. I'll put the weather at the top. I've been leaving this space here for just like bills or like important reminders, and then I'll go ahead and put my AM routine at the start time, 5 a.m. I usually wake up at 5 a.m., sometimes 5:30. I'll put that there in my PM routine about 9 p.m. And then the same things that always go on my weeklies is my work schedule, any doctor appointments, any other appointments that I have, any calls I have to make, any emails I have to send out, and any reminders. Those things will usually go first. And then as the week goes on, I'll plug in things that come up. So usually, typically, yeah, I know I can't talk. Typically, I am I'm always getting tongue tied with words. And I apologize for this shadow thing. I can't get it out. I don't know. It's the reflection from off my phone. I have the stand overhead thingy, and it's driving me crazy. So if it's driving you crazy, I do apologize. I don't know how to get that stuff out. Um so what was I saying? Yeah, so I set up my weeklies the same pretty much every week. I also use this, like the spacing here. I'll show you a blank one. This side here for to-dos and to-buys. And sometimes I'll put things here just to remind myself of what I need to do. But for the most part, I'll just like decorate or put some washi or something down here. But yeah, it's usually the same type of setup each week. It's a very messy design or layout or whatever you call this. It's very messy and very out of order, and I usually don't follow the hourly to the T unless I know there's like, okay, I have a doctor's appointment at 11:30. I'll put that in at an 11:30 time slot. But for the most part, I'm just plugging in things as I see fit. Wherever there's spacing, I'll go ahead and plug it in. So that's pretty much the setup. This week we are starting off the week Monday, April 28th. We are entering May on Thursday. This is a new month. May is going to be a busy month for me. I have a baby shower to go to. My kids are getting accepted into middle school, so they're transitioning back to in-person school, so that's going to be interesting. So there's some things I have to do for that, and there are some doctor appointments that I have for myself and a couple other things. So May is going to be an interesting month. But let's get the week started. I want to plug in my weather first. I like to use these stickers from Everlet. These are some just weather icon stickers that I got off of Etsy. I'll leave a link below. Hopefully I remember, but I'll try to leave a link below for these. And it's just weather stickers. And I've been using these for a very long time. And they're cool. Some weather stickers. So that's what I'm going to do first. And also highlight the days of the week. I'm looking for... I got this bag from Five Below, like maybe 2 days ago, and I love it. It's perfect for me to just throw all of my pens. Like these are the most used pens. I have a lot of pens, markers, highlight, maybe too much, but like these are the ones that I'm mainly gonna use, and I like to keep these close to me as I'm planning and writing and doing my thing, because sometimes it gets to be a little nuisance pulling out pens and putting it back, pulling them out. So I just grabbed put everything in here. And this is so cute, right? Look, glam. You can see through it. It's clear. It is a cosmetics bag, but I'm using it as a pens holder, pencil case, pens holder, whatever you call that. So I'm gonna highlight the days of the week. And I do like and appreciate Sterling Ink's planners, how minimal the weeks are, because it does allow for so much imagination, like to go from this blank page, or rather this blank page completely, well, not blank, but you know what I'm saying, without the things, that's the plans and things, to go to this is a joy for me to see unfold. And I do enjoy looking at that weekly and going back and kind of reflecting on things that happen throughout the week. So I need to look at the weather for the week. I have to pull up the weather, which is going to be pretty nice this week, considering we've been having fairly decent weather. And yeah, it's been really nice. I have no complaints. It's been really nice. It's been really comfortable. Yeah, it's been really good. I just hope it stays like this. I know we've been having some rainy weather. Like the last 2 weeks ago, we had some pretty rainy weather. All right, now I'm going to add the stickers to coordinate with the temperature. Sometimes my placement is not always the most straightest. My clouds and suns and rain and stuff sometimes be upside down. They be all sideways and all that. That's all right. I know what I'm looking at. I know what the icon means. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Looks like we're going to have some pretty cloudy days this week, but still the temperatures are fairly nice. I think it's going to rain only once this week. Maybe twice, because I've noticed usually when there's a lot of cloudy days, we usually get more rain. So it might rain more than one time this week, and that's okay with me. yesterday was really, really nice. Very nice, cool, breezy air. It was like one of those days where like you could wear a jacket, a light jacket, or you could not. You just be brave and just not wear a light jacket, but still enjoy the weather and not feel like too cold or too hot. It was just one of those days. It was really nice outside yesterday. Sunday is gonna be sunny. I was taking my daughter to dance class. They are working on their recital dance, which is coming up in June. I think the first week of June, and we're like at the last crunch of everything, like trying to get the photos and playbill and tickets and all those things, getting those in order. That's another thing in May that's gonna be a lot to just kind of just sit and think about and be mindful of, because it's a lot of steps with that, with her dance recital coming up for June. So those are things I have to make sure I plug in for May in preparation for June. But she's getting down to crunch time for her performance, and I was asking her like yesterday when we walked back from dance, like, are you ready? Like, are you ready to do everything that you've been doing, everything that you've learned so far? Since she's been dancing since October of last year, and she puts her show on, well, the school puts the show on June, so roughly 10 months or so, 8 months, 9 months, possibly 10 months, whatever. But she was like, I'm just ready to get this over with. She's just like, I'm just ready to just do it. I just want to do it, so I know that I completed it and it's done. It's like, all right, girl. But she has grown so much as a dancer, so much as just as a person, with being in ballet and just taking up something different. Her perseverance through all of this was amazing for me to witness as a mom, because there have been days where she wouldn't feel well, or like, she would just be like, no, ma, I have to go. Like, she would have like a tummy ache or something like that. If it's really bad and she's like coughing and things like that, I would keep her home. But sometimes she's tired and maybe she doesn't want to travel around. I'm like, babe, do you want to, you could miss today. And she's like, no, ma, I have to go. I have to be there. I have to be there for my team. Because if I'm not there, then, my place is going to look weird. It's going to mess the dance. And I love that about her. And she's only 11. Like, and that's her. That's her way. She's becoming into her own woman and her own person, and what she finds important, her morals and things. And it's just a joy to see your kids and see their personalities become, just blossom. It's always a treat as a mother, as a parent, to witness those things. And yeah, I'm just really proud of her. We all are. We're all proud of our little girl. She's growing up into a beautiful young lady. We're so proud of her. All right, let me stop before I start crying and making tears and stuff. You don't want to hear me crying, because I do the ugly cry. My cries ain't nice. But yeah, okay, I lost my thought. What am I doing next? Okay, so now I'm going to add any bills at the top. So let me get my green. I like to color code some of my things. Like the bills would be green, appointments would be red, or like a fuchsia. I even use sometimes. What else I do? And I think blue is for events. I think that's how I set it up, because I don't set my monthlies up like that. Let me see. Green is for bills, red is for appointments. Yeah, I don't have any blues here, so there's no events. And then everything else would be like black or purple. I try to do that because it triggers my brain to know exactly what it is that I'm looking at. That has helped me a lot in my whole planning system, in my whole planning journey. That has really helped me out a lot. So that is what I'm going to do now. Let's pay the bills, though. Dance fees are due tomorrow. And this whole dancing, her being in dance has been pretty expensive on the pockets. But I especially because they're homeschooled, the kids, as our children's parents, we wanted to expose our kids to other things and allow them to take up different things that they're interested in, and just kind of just expose, like let them go all in that, and you know, see what comes out of it. That's one of the joys of homeschooling. You can kind of focus on other things aside from just like the norm math, reading, social studies. You can really add a lot of excitement to your homeschooling experience. And that's what we've been trying to do. Just keep it interesting for them. I have my other son, the second one. He's interested. He likes to do like filming, editing, making movies, and like skits and stuff. So he does his filming. He'll round up all his brothers and sisters and make movies, make skits, and he does a pretty decent job. He does really. It's kind of decent. He does like he likes his little spooky, like I don't know what you call them. Like I don't know what genre it is, but I'll say like it's like kind of scary. Nothing like horror or anything like that, but just like there's someone walking through the hallway and then he's not, and then he edits it to where it looks. It's really cool, and it's cool watching them get into different things and explore different things and just be interested in it. It's pretty fun watching that. So what else are we doing? Now I'm gonna put the AM routine. Sorry for the noise with the bag. I try to be like sophisticated on this channel, but you know, sometimes you just gotta be like real because that's just what life is about. It's not always pretty. Sometimes things is messy, and that's okay. Okay, so my AM routine, and I just use a highlighter, the mild liner pens from what do you call this? Zebra, yeah. I just use that to block out my morning routine. My morning routine is the same in the same time for each day of the week. That's something that does not change. It's always been that way. Sometimes the time would change. Like it just really depends. Like especially like now because I'm working now full time and I work early. I start work at 7 o'clock. So I have to get up earlier to be able to have some time to myself because I need that. And then anything that needs to be done around the house and getting the kids' stuff ready, and then clock in for work. And I'm glad that I work from home because it just gives me a little bit luxury with time. If you know what I'm saying? It's like anybody that works from home understands, like going on the train and the bus and dealing with the world. It's a lot. It's a lot, and a lot of times it's not fun. And if you take the subway, if you take the train, if you take any means of mass transportation, you know exactly what I'm saying. When you got to get up in the morning, and you got to go out there in that world, and you got to deal with people who are rude, okay, who have no manners, who are just, and it's like, I don't need to deal with this early in the morning. I just woke up. I didn't even have a cup of coffee. Why are you stressing me out? Right? So I thank God every day for the fact that I'm able to work from home, because I could be out there in the streets having to hustle, go in person somewhere, and fortunately with this job I'm able to stay home and do what I gotta do. Now, is that gonna be like that forever? I don't know. I would like to keep it like this as long as I can, but I am blessed, and I try to be thankful every day that I'm able to stay home and work and still, be with the kids and tend to them and do the doctor appointments and this and that and homeschool and ballet and all the things that we have to do and still be a mom and things and just do what I gotta do. It is a blessing. It really is. And I try to be thankful for that often, because it could very well not be like this. And I remember the times when I had to, even when I was taking the kids when they were going to in-person school, I had to get up for work, take them to school, drop them off, go to work, come back, pick them up, bring them in, homework, dinner. It's a lot. It is a lot. It's a lot. So now I'm putting in my work schedule, and I am going to put that at the time that it actually starts, which is 7 a.m. in the morning. And I work Monday to Friday. And I have my weekends off. But it still doesn't feel like I'm off because I'm a mom and I have to do mom stuff. But it's mom life, right? What can you do? Okay. My dog is so quiet right now. He was making so much noise earlier. There was like I don't know, he's just, I guess he feels like in his mind he's protecting us. I don't know. Like we live in an apartment situation, and so we're not the only ones on our floor. There's other people, other apartments, and people go in and out. That's what they're supposed to do. They're doing what they do. But for my dog Neptune, he needs to know what's happening, and any noise, any movement, any drop that happens outside our door, it's just like, chill. All they doing is going in their house. Why are you tripping? Like, and it's constant back and forth, the movement, like, and he's barking as if someone's trying to come in our home, and it's just like, my friend, easy. They're just going on the elevator to go downstairs and do what they do. Why you tripping right now? Why are you tripping? But he's cool right now. He's actually chilling out. He's quiet. I just realized, I was just like, what? Wait a minute, why is he so quiet? He's very quiet right now. All right. We have going on. Let's plug in our meetings for the week. What's this? Oh, this is my delivery reminder in my to-buy list. So put that aside. I have to find a way to get this overcast situation fixed because it's really, it's driving me insane. I don't like the way that looks. Field service at 6:30 on Zoom. And then what else we got going on? Yeah. No. I don't know what I'm looking for. I just try to pull out random colors just to add some like randomness on my pages. What else are we doing? Oh yeah, so there's deliveries, right? Yeah, sometimes I have to leave myself reminders when deliveries are coming. I have to pay attention because I work from home and I have to remember I usually put my focus mode on my phone so that it minimizes the interruptions, because I have my phone connected to my Mac, And so if I get like a call or something, it would ring the Mac, and then it would mess me up with my calls and my things I got going on for work. So what I do is I put the phone on focus so that it silences those calls. But when deliveries come, they have to ring. Sometimes, not all the time they do, but I never know when they do. So I just have to remember, okay, Monday, leave the focus off so that the delivery people can ring the bell and I can ring them to come upstairs. Sometimes I forget and it's a whole thing, but I have to leave myself notes about that. So tomorrow we have a delivery. I'll use this. One of them. I'm using colorful boxes. This is Happy Planner colorful boxes. This is one of their updated sticker books. They do have colorful boxes. Another one that they did years ago. I think they did like two. I think this is the third type of like colorful boxes theme that they did, because the cover and everything doesn't change. So I have this one, and I think the one before the other one that did like the first OG colorful boxes. Remember that one? I had that one, and I like to use these every now and again. It does add some character to the planning pages. And I'm telling you, there's no rhyme or reason when I plan. I just pull the sticker out and put the plan down on it and call it a day. Sometimes I try to get decorative if I'm in the mood for it. A lot of times I'm not. But even still, I know what I'm looking at. Like, I'll turn to the side, I know exactly what's going on. Like, you might see this and be like, where do I start? But for me, I know exactly what is what. Things are color coded for a reason. Stickers are placed down for a reason. Like, I know in that sense in my head. But as I'm planning, I'm putting it anywhere. And even though I do that, I still know what I'm looking at. My eyes know where to go. I know what those mean. I know what the symbols and things mean, because I've been doing this stuff for years. So it's like second nature at this point. All right, so Amazon delivery on Monday as well as Wednesday. Wednesday we have 2 deliveries that I have to be mindful of. I ordered some stuff off of Etsy, and it's just now coming. And I mean, it's not an issue. It's just that on the website it said it was going to be like fast shipping because the seller lived in like my region, close to where I live at, and it took almost a month to get here. And what's crazy, something that I ordered from off of Etsy from UK came before that shop. I just thought that was really interesting. It's like, okay, why you take that to come on? Then I got the message, oh, your Etsy order will be here. It's like, about time. You know, when you wait on your planner stuff, you just get a little impatient. Well, I do sometimes. Sometimes I do. I try not to, but it's like, you know, this stuff makes me excited. So if I'm expected it on a certain date, or if it says a certain date and it doesn't show up, it's just like, it's a little bummer sometimes, but it's really not that deep. It's really not that deep at all. Today has been a chill day. My Sundays nowadays have been more chillaxed. Oh, I'm writing this twice. Aw, well, you know what? We're gonna save that sticker. No need to waste. We will improvise. What are you gonna do over here? Is this dog here? Oh, it's a pen mark. Okay, I'll put a stick over that. What was I saying? Yeah, Sundays have been more like chill. My Sundays used to be very busy for some reason. I don't know. I guess because I'm trying to catch up on a lot of things that I can't do after work, because I get out like 4:30ish, and then by that time I'm tired. I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to do nothing, and I'm catching up on things. So I'll catch up on things on the weekend. But for some reason, it's been chill. Appreciate that. No, I really do. Chill. Very relaxed. I'm looking for my blue. And my to-do list, now that we're up to that section of the planning, my to-do lists are pretty much the same. I'm just writing all of my I'm just writing all kinds of marks. Um, yeah, the to-do list pretty much repeat itself. It's pretty much the same stuff. Sometimes new things are added on the list. Sometimes things are removed from the list, but it's mostly the same stuff. I just like seeing it every week. I don't know. I like it embedded in my mind. Like I like to see it, even though it's the same things that I know. I'm doing the thing all over again. I just like to see it. That's how my brain works. I just like to see it. That helps me, and I feel a whole lot more organized. It does not seem redundant to me. It just helps me to think. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe you understand. But yeah, that's just how I am. I need to schedule my labs this week. I was supposed to do it this week, but I'm gonna do it this week. I was supposed to do it last week, I'm gonna do it this week. I was able to get my laundry done super early today, which was pretty cool. Our laundry room has been renovated. They kind of like gave us new washers, new dryers, new walls. What else did they put in there? Walls are different, new lighting, and yeah, that was pretty much it. So things are a little bit more efficient now. Our previous dryers and washing machines used to break down a lot, and that was pretty frustrating because when you go down, when you go with the intention that you're washing your clothes that day and you can't, or you have to, find an alternate way to get your clothes clean because you don't have a washer and dryer, you don't have that luxury in your apartment. It's kind of sucky, and that was happening a lot. This was last year. We was having a lot for some reason. I guess the dryers and the appliances were just really old. They needed to be replaced. So they finally replaced everything, and everything is brand spanking new, and everything works beautifully. Wonderful. I don't have no issues. We haven't been having anything breaking down, which is great. Return library books. This is one task that has been on my to-do list since the summer. I feel terrible saying that, but for some reason or another, I can't get to the library. I don't know what the issue is. I don't know. And my kids remind me, Mom, we gotta take the books back. I'm like, okay, we're gonna do it tomorrow. And tomorrow comes and I don't do it. But we used to always go. Like that was our spot. The kids would go do their thing. They would do their computer stuff, or they have like little toys and stuff that the kids could play with, and they would take their books and stack them on the table for me to check out, and be standing in the line forever to check out all the massive books. Sometimes we leave that library with 20-30 books sometimes. People know who our family is because we're the book family. We have stacks of library books. This time we only have 4 that I have to return. And it makes it even sad because it's like, why am I sitting on it? I know I got charged some late fees. Oh wait, no, I think they changed that, so we don't get charged the late fees unless we just bring the book. But even so, right? I need to just be mindful and take the book back. What if there's a child somewhere that wants that same book that my child has because his mom is not remembering to bring the book back? What if he's like sitting home waiting? Now he has to really wait forever. So until we return these books, and it's just really sad. I need to return these I need to make that a goal this week. I'm going to make that a goal this week to return the library books because there are sweet children that would like to read them too, and that's not fair. And I need to do better than that. I need to do so much better. I know maybe it's not funny. Maybe someone watching this is like, well, come on, that's not funny. You should just return it. But yeah, I should. Okay, but I haven't. haven't. Okay, you want to return them for me? Okay. Oh my gosh, no, I really need to do this. Oh my gosh, I need to return this back. Are you like that? Let me know in the comments. Do you have library? Do you have library books that you are sitting on, that you've been sitting on, that you need to return? Let me know. I would love to talk to you about that. Maybe you can give me some pointers. I don't know. Or are you good on returning your books? Are you mindful? You return them back as soon as you finish? Are you one of those types of people? I want to know your thoughts too. Maybe you can help me out. Give me some pointers because I need them right about now. With these library books, I need them because I need to return them. That's long story long. I need to return the books. I think that's it for the to-do list. If something comes up, I'll write it in. I'm gonna leave a little space just in case something else does come up, and I need to be mindful of that. I'm not doing a lot of purchasing this week, so I'm just gonna have like a little small section. There's not that much things that I'm buying this week, but I do need to get a couple of items. What am I getting? Okay, printing paper. All right, so that's that. Let me get some water. Okay, now, oh, I forgot to do the this video is going on way longer than I anticipated. Interesting. Right, I think that's all I need to put for now. Oh, another thing I've been doing is writing my word of the year every week. My word for 2025 is discipline. So I don't think I did it here. Yeah, I didn't start it, but this week I started that. I was just like, oh, let me be mindful of my word of the year. How can I, just incorporate that into every day? So I'm just like, oh, put it in your weekly spread so you can see it. That way you're being mindful of it and seeing it. So I put my word of the year in my weekly spread. Now I'm starting to do that now because I want to be mindful of the word and the intention on having discipline and creating it as well. Or creating discipline and having it, keeping it. Yeah, whatever. You get what I'm trying to say, right? I know I'll be saying a lot of stuff. Sometimes it don't make sense, but you get my drift. I think anyway. I think you understand what I'm saying. But yeah, I'll look at this, try to be mindful of it. And it's a helpful reminder throughout the week. Just kind of meditating on that word, seeing it, and really just cultivating it. I do want to cover up these muffs because this is bothering me. So let me use one of these. This is I forgot, what do you call this? Peta tape, PETA washi tape, or I don't know if I'm saying that right. Correct me if I need correction. Put it in the comment below so I know what so I know you know what I'm trying to say. But it's like that washi roll thing. I got this from Wrong, her website. Oh, I love her website. Oh my gosh, I need to practice discipline. Anytime I go on her website, Wrong, this word needs to come in because I'll try to buy the whole website. But she has like these washi. This is what I'm trying to say. It's like washi tape. I don't remember the exact name. I think it's PETA or PETA, PETA. I think that's what I remember seeing. And it's so cute. It's like these icon planner washi thingies, and you just pull them off and you just place them wherever you want, and it's super cute. It has so much character to like planning pages and stuff, and it's really cute. It's really cute. I like it. I really do. There's all kinds of little things. This is her planner babe pack. I do have the sticker pack somewhere. Yeah, here's the sticker pack from Wrong Wrong. So this is like the washi thing that goes with it. I know I'm saying stuff all wrong, but just bear with me. So yeah, this is the planner babe sticker pack, and a lot of these stickers are here too, but these are just smaller, which I like because it allows me to do things like this, like cover up marks, or fill in spaces that I want to fill in, or just use them for fun. It's pretty cool, and it's a whole long row of washi stickers, sticky pizza tape. I don't know how you say this, guys. I don't know the lingo, the proper terms. Stickers, that's what we're gonna call them. And I just keep mine together. Oh, that's what. He sounds so like intense, and like he's maybe offended that you are walking in the hallway. Yeah, there's kids out there, so he's trying to figure out why are they. Maybe he's communicating with them, like, why are you guys in the hallway? I don't know. Anywho, yeah, that's what I was saying earlier about him and the noise. And if he hears it, he wants to know what's going on. He's gonna be bothered. Yeah. Yeah, and he's not gonna stop. He's gonna keep it going because how dare you come out your apartment and walk around? That's in his mind. That's what he's saying. How dare you go about your day? This is cute. Oh no, this is way too big. I wonder if I can have her like lean with it. Yeah, that. Super cute. I love these stickers. So gorgeous. I'm almost done here. I did not anticipate on this video being this long. I really did. But we're gonna rock with it because, like, yeah, long videos, chatty videos. I love watching chatty, super long planning videos. Those are one of my favorite videos to watch because a lot of times what I would do is I would grab my planner, grab me a little drink or something, and I would sit down and I'd be planning right along with that person who's presenting the planner and doing her thing. I'd be doing mine too. And sometimes I keep like those type of videos as like background noise, like while I'm maybe reading or journaling or something. I have it low. Like it's planning is like very therapeutic in its own right. It's cool. I enjoy this. It's my hobby. It's my thing. I see myself doing this all the time, often, for a very long time. I don't have to do it. I do it because I want to. I don't need to get paid to do this. This is just something that I truly enjoy. Planning, writing, journaling, reading. Like those are my pleasant pastimes, my peaceful times. I enjoy it a lot. And I very much so enjoy speaking about it with people as well. Other people that like doing it. The planning community, the writing community, the journaling community. I'm like a part of a couple of communities and different things that people that I follow and people that follow me, and we interact and exchange ideas and tips and tricks and all the things. Yeah, that's dope. It's cool. That is cool. What else I got too? Okay. I think that's it for now. I'm gonna excuse me. I'm gonna leave this be I don't see anything else that I need to include at the moment. Like I mentioned before, as things come up for me, I just go ahead and plug it in. So you see how everything is like not bare, but there are lots of space here. By the end of the week, by the time I do my next weekly plan with me, and I flip this back and show you from this week, you'll be like, oh yeah, I see what she's saying. It's completely different now. It gets all filled up as the week goes on, as things come up, as I get calls or emails or reminders or to-dos, or I want to plan something or remind myself about something, or make a note about something. It all goes on a planner. So I think we're pretty much done here. I am satisfied with how this week came out. Is this upside down? I love these little like highlighter stickers from Wow Wow. They're so cute. It's so realistic too. These look just like the highlighters of the pens, the markers that I get. Like even with these from last week, like the mouth liners, so cute. I geek out over stuff like this, like like stationery and stuff. That is just, I don't know. I like stuff like that. Oh, you know what? I should add some stickers from Coffee Monsters Co. I picked up a few stickers from Coffee Monsters Co. I have never tried this brand out before, so I think this is a Canadian brand. This is one that did take forever to to come, but their stickers, this company stickers, the cutest. Like, are you serious right now? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You are stinking cute. And I like little icon stickers like this because it's just like a nice little touch to put in your planning page, or whatever you're doing. I just throw them anywhere. There's really no real rhyme or reason. Just put them wherever. And these stickers are so cute. These are so stinking cute. I just put them wherever. There it goes. Oh, I was gonna put some washi down here, but maybe not too. Still put washi down here? Maybe I can. It's too straight. I don't like my washi tape to be like straight edge. I love the rugged, the tear grip look. I like that better than just like a straight cut edge of washi. Okay, I think we are pretty much done. I gotta go back and look at previous weeks, and because some things do repeat itself, as I mentioned before, but I like to just make sure I'm putting down the main stuff. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this as is, and then as stuff comes up, I will include it in the week. So here we have it. This is what we got going on. I feel like I'm missing one more thing. I know. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, I like to highlight. Yeah, this is pretty much set up. This is good. So we're gonna be done. Thank you guys for joining me today, listening to me babble about and make silly noises and be goofy and just be my regular self. This is me in my true form. Yeah, so if you like this video, if you're interested in hearing more of my babble and Life Tales come on back next week. I'm not really sure if it's gonna be a plan with me or just like a topic based video. I'm not sure. I've been looking at my YouTube channel and the analytics and kind of just trying to figure things out. Just looking at different ways to grow, expand, trying to come up with new ideas, trying to come up with some collaborations with a couple of people that I wanted to reach out to do like YouTube collaborations videos, kind of look into that and seeing like how does that work out, would that even be beneficial, is it something to do I even want to do that? And just other ideas that I have that I've been brainstorming regarding this channel and just how I can just show up and keep my channel growing and thriving, because I did start this channel for a reason and I don't want to give up on it. I want to continue to be here, and I think by just switching things up every now and again is good. Also for me to just be interested in it and want to just keep up with the intention behind this channel, and that was to just showcase and document my planning journey, my planning style, showing how it changes from time to time, showing different products that I like, and just connecting with people who do the same thing. So thank you guys for joining me today. Be sure to leave a thumbs up if you haven't already. I hope you would consider subscribing, and it is the best way to get notified whenever I post. There is a video coming up next week, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, until next time, keep creating, stay inspired, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.